Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ajayi, and if this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. I film about lifestyle, career, relationships, faith, and all that good stuff. And today I'm considering filming without my glasses because the place I'm filming here, if you've been watching this channel, you know that this is not my usual filming place. The place I'm filming today has really bad lighting, so I decided to use a ring light, and the reflection on my glasses no be here, so I think it's going to be really distracting. So I'm trying to see. I don't exactly like how I look without my glasses because I'm obviously used to using my glasses, but I think I'm going to try today. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit hoarse. I'm actually dealing with a cold. I mean, that's why I'm wearing this my nicely dual colored cardigan. So yeah, today is the first episode on our career part of the channel. So like I mentioned earlier, a film about relationships, lifestyle, career and productivity, and then faith. So but today we're going to be talking career, and as many, if you're yet to watch my get to know me video, I'm going to link it down in the description box. Please go and watch it so that you get to know me. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm a lawyer. It's been I think about 3 years now that I've been, what am I saying? I was called to the Nigerian bar in 2019, so technically 2 years thereabouts, but according to our own calendar, it's 3 years. So anyways, so today I'm going to be speaking specifically to law undergraduates. So I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that I think that they are must knows for you, like you have to know them. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about, of course, like many people know, is internships. Internships are extremely important for anyone that is a law undergraduate, because your practice is basically like all these compulsory, all these IT that people do compulsorily, those that are non-law students. So some departments or some faculties in the university go on compulsory IT, maybe the whole of their 400 level or the whole of their maybe 300 level. But it doesn't exactly happen that way for law students. So it is really left to you to determine how you want to get that extra experience, and it's very important. I mean, very important. I actually wish that I gave more time to internships as a student. So fun fact here, I never did an internship at a law firm. Yes, I never did. Like all my breaks, every time I took a break or every time there was a break in school, I would usually just go home, assist at home with my family business. My family has a business, so I assist with the family business, and literally I just was always at home during breaks. And I 100% do not recommend. It's fine to want to take a break to rest after a stressful academic year, but if you had the opportunity, take, maybe it could be 2 weeks, it could be 4 weeks. I know law firms that can give you 2 weeks internships, 4 weeks internships. Just ensure that you're using that time to actually get something, like ensure that you're not actually wasting that time just sitting and staying at home. They're very important because apart from the fact that they build your CV, they also give you the idea of what it is like to work in a law firm. So for someone like me that never interned at a law firm, I got internships. I got 2, but the time that I got them, I was ill, so I couldn't take them up. So apart from, like I was saying, apart from the fact that it gives you an idea, or it helps you to build your CV, to bulk up your CV, it also gives you an idea of, do I really want to work in a law firm? Because if you're interning in a very good law firm, you get to experience what work in a law firm is like. So you get to interact, you get to see the kind of work that is done, even though on a very skeletal basis. But at the same time, I think it gives you a very fair idea, and then you can decide, oh, do I want to try this out? For someone like me, maybe if I'd interned in a law firm, I enjoy my job, I like what I do, but you never know beyond what you have seen. So maybe if I'd interned in a law firm, it would have informed my decision better as to, do I really want to work in a law firm? So that is one thing that internship does for you. And like I said, you also build your CV. I interned in a non-law firm. I interned with Wando after I left school. it was a very beautiful experience. I was there for about 2 months, and I wish that I found out internship much earlier than I did. So if you're an undergraduate, whatever level it is that you are now, I would 100% recommend that you take up internships. And fun facts, they may be unpaid. And I don't know, I feel like many people argue that interns should be paid. Yes, I agree that interns should be paid, but that should not be what should be in your forefront. So even if you're not getting paid, or even if the stipend is very low, ensure that you're interning. And one way to not feel it if they're not paying you is to intern close to where you have family, so that you don't have to spend money on food, you don't have to spend money on accommodation. So don't live in Enugu and want to come and intern in Lagos, except you have somebody you're living with in Lagos. You really don't have to intern in the big firms if you don't have accommodation close to them, because you don't want to be incurring costs and then you are all cranky because they're not paying you. So that's very, very important. So that's fun fact number 1. Fun fact number 2, or the second thing that is a must know for you, is to keep your non-law friends close. Guys, in many universities in Nigeria, people are always saying law students are proud. P-R-O-U-D, proud. They say law students are very proud. They don't want to interact with people. Guys, see, when you leave school, you know that is actually not a benefit for you. If you're someone that feels like, oh, all your friends have to be law students, you don't roll with social sciences, you don't roll with faculty of arts, you don't roll with faculty of sciences, you don't do engineering, like you just want all your friends to be lawyers, because it does show that there's a big deal about being a lawyer. Yes, there's a big deal about being a lawyer, but your lawyer friends will most likely not be your clients by the time you leave school, if that makes any sense. The best, they can introduce you to jobs, but I know now that many times what you do with your law friends is that you guys help each other. So if you have a client that is maybe giving you a work and you're not exactly sure, you need resources, your law friends will come in handy. But those clients, the clients that actually will bring you money, they are not lawyers as far as I'm concerned. This is arguable, but as far as I'm concerned, the clients that will bring you money, they're not exactly lawyers. And when you don't have clients, there's no way your law friends would even be useful to you, because then you don't get to ask them anything. So you really need to make friends and ensure that you keep your non-law friends close. Hey guys, this is very important. Keep them really close. The people that are my clients today, personal clients, people that come to me, oh, please review this agreement for me, that kind of thing, or how much do you register a company, how much do you do this, they are non-lawyers, and that's reasonable. So you want to keep these people really close. That's number 2. Number 3 is befriend your lecturers. Guys, this is an underrated point, very underrated. So people enter university with the opinion that I don't want to be noticed, I don't want any lecturer to have their eyes on me, I just want to come to this school, get my degree and get out. Like, I'm not interested in befriending anybody. I'm just like, nobody even needs to know I'm in class. I don't want any lecturer to notice me because they'll start looking for me. Guys, that thing has more disadvantages than it has advantages. So when you ask people why they have this opinion or why this is what they want to do, usually what they say is, when lecturers have their eyes on you, they always ask you questions. How is that a problem? Like, how is that a problem? The worst that will happen is they will ask you questions and you won't know it. Sorry if there's some background noise. The worst that will happen is that they will ask you questions and you won't know it, and you're not going to die. So, and in fact, I think it actually helps when your lecturers know you, because you know that they can call upon you in class at any time, and then you have to answer the question, and that means you need to prepare ahead of class. So I think it's actually an advantage more than it is a disadvantage. The main reason why I included this point as a must know for you is that, guys, you're going to need these lecturers when you leave school, and I'm not even kidding. For anything, if you're the kind of person that wants to go to grad school, you want to do your masters, you want whatever it is. In fact, some workplaces would require that you get recommendations from like 2 of your lecturers when you join them. You don't necessarily have to be somebody that looks for their favor every time, but there are some people that go to school and their lecturers don't know their names. Like, apart from knowing names, your face is not even familiar, because you come late to class, you sit at the back, you never answer questions, you never participate in presentations. So when you're presented before your lecturer, they are wondering, did this person pass through this class? That kind of thing. So I'm not saying that you need to be lousy or to make yourself obvious in every class. I'm just saying that at least 3-4 of your lecturers, let them know you by name. Like I said, if you're going to grad school, if you're going to, and I mean if you're going to do your masters, you're going to need references, and these references need to come from your lecturers. And references are better written when your lecturers know you personally, or at least when they know your name, or they know that you're smart, or that kind of thing. So you need to keep your lecturers close. And I don't mean everybody. In every faculty, you have more than 10 lecturers. You don't need more than 3 or 4 at the maximum. Let these people know you. Ask them questions. Go to their offices. Buy their textbooks if they sell textbooks. Ask questions, answer questions in their class. Once you put your eyes on, these are the lecturers I want to know me, then be obvious to them, if that makes any sense, because you're going to need these people. You're going to need them. Does that make any sense? Yes. So that's point number 3. Point number 4 is extracurricular activities. Law students, some of us are too proud to join organizations or too busy to join organizations. You're an undergraduate and you're not engaged in extracurricular activities. You're shortchanging yourself. And this is for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that to bulk up your CV. I keep saying CV because CVs are very important. Many people that ask people to review their CVs for them today, excuse me, or people that actually pay people to write their CVs for them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I do it. I review people's CV and I get paid for it. I'm just saying some people, they don't pay you to review, they pay you to write CVs for them, and it's because they don't know what to put in it. You know, it's easier for people to say, oh, please, can you review my CV for me? And I look at the CV and I'm like, oh, this person has done a lot, so it's just for me to paint them in a good light. That's fine, and it's not going to be expensive. But if you're telling me, please review my CV for me, and I open your CV, the only thing I can see is you went to secondary school, you listed your grades there, and then you went to university. That's all. It's going to be difficult, because what am I going to cook? People are saying that, people are always saying that, CVs, people are just mixing zobo. It's not true. It depends on how you can paint it, how much lies you can tell. Guys, people's CV are genuine. Like, I, for one, I can tell you that I've reviewed tens and tens of CVs, and I can tell you that people are moving stuff. You know, before I left uni, I always felt like, oh, I'm doing a lot, my CV is going to be very good, very rich. When I got out of uni and I started seeing other people's CV, fine, I'm impressed with my CV, I'm grateful for where God has taken me and where He has brought me from, but I'm also aware that I am not alone at that key, that there are people that are doing even better, or that there are people that have done even better things than I think I did. So the world as it is right now, and if anything, the legal profession as it is right now, is becoming, it has always been, and is even becoming, the survival of the fittest. So you really want to take every advantage that you can take to be above bar, like to be above the ordinary. So, and you don't need to cook lies in your CV when you're actually doing something. So have it at the back of your mind that I want to get this experience, I want to, have this knowledge and all that stuff, and these are the extracurricular activities I want to take. And if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, don't let this be restricted to religious. Let it not be restricted to class fun or NASFAT or whatever it is. Ensure that you're doing something that can actually better your career. So for instance, you're joining the press, the Mutamok society, you're joining the law clinic, and not just joining, do something. Like all the organizations I joined, I think except for one, I had rules I was playing. For the law press, I was editor-in-chief. For my chamber, I was head of I don't even remember what it is now. I wasn't head of chamber, but one of these small departments within the chamber. Ensure that you're doing something. If you're joining committees, join the committees and work. Actually work, so that when you write these things in your CV, you can speak to them personally, you can relate to it. And another thing is, apart from CVs, is when you have to sit across interviewers, like when you're interviewing for a role or a job or whatever it is, they're going to ask you your experience. Where have you demonstrated leadership? Where have you demonstrated tenacity? Where have you demonstrated the ability to work in a team? if you have not done these things, you're not going to cook them up. Even if you cook them in your CV, by the time they're interviewing you, they can tell they can tell that it's a lie. So, and you really don't want to embarrass yourself. So do it now that you can do it. Extracurricular activity is very, very, very important. And the network, you know, that's where I started from, or that's the second point I made, like keeping your non-law school friends, your non-law friends close. The network that extracurricular activities give you is amazing, especially when it's not related to law. So, for example, if you're a member of JCI, if you're a member of what's this thing? All these United Nations stuff, you know, these things expose you to different places. It helps you to meet new people, to just see people in a different light, because away from law, away from class, you know, it just gives you that experience. So that's another thing that is very, very important for you. So the last point I want to mention, and is very controversial, is the point about saving. So many people complain as undergraduates that they don't have money. I mean, I complained as well. My what's it called? My allowance was almost never enough for me. So, but one thing I wish that I committed to as an undergraduate, as a law undergraduate especially, is saving. I wish that I committed to, even if it's 1K per month. I can imagine if I saved 1K per month for the entire 5-6 years that I spent in school. I mean, I would have a little money, or maybe 2K per month, or whatever it was. Whatever that money, to be there, even if the value would have dropped, you know, Naira is terrible. But at the same time, I feel like that money would have still been useful. And why I'm saying saving is important is that as a law person, as somebody studying law, your what's it called? Your education does not end in the university. You know that you're going to go to the law school. You know that after law school, you now go and do NYSC, like your mates that will do 4 years and then just proceed with their lives. But with you, you're going to do 5 years, and after those 5 years, you're still going to go to the law school. So it's a lot of expenses, and depending on how buoyant your parents are, you may also want to take some of the burden off them. And you're going to buy books in law school, you're going to do a lot. So, you know, going to law school with some money in hand that belongs to you, no matter how little, is going to help you. If it's 50K, if it's 60K, it will do something. So just as a recap, first thing I talked about, I think, is internship. Second thing is to keep your non-law friends close. Guys, this one, important, very important. The third one is to ensure that you keep a number of your lecturers close as well. The fourth one is that extracurricular activities, very important. And the last one is save as little as you think it matters, is very important. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos today. If you are new here, there's going to be career. I'm expecting that a lot of new people should be watching this video. There's going to be career episodes once a month. So even if you're not coming to this channel for anything, you should definitely be coming for that, because I'm going to be spitting bars. Yes, I'm going to be giving very useful content on career. If you're a lawyer, if you're not a lawyer, you're going to find them very useful. I just decided to start off with lawyers. I'm going to be doing a lot of career and productivity talks that is not law related. So please subscribe, guys. They say I don't scream it enough. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. If you've been watching my videos for a while and you're not subscribed, why? Do you just not like me? Please subscribe. If you're new here, please subscribe as well. If you're here from LinkedIn, please subscribe. You're going to be getting a lot of good content, and I'm going to link all the videos I've done before now in the description box below. So please do well to watch them. I filmed a video on soulmates last week. You know, that's the relationship side of me. Do people really have soulmates? If you are new to this video, you want to check that out. If you want to know me, get to know me, where do I live, what do I do, what do I like, what do I not like, I filmed a get to know me video. I'll also link it in the description box. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. And yes, after this video, I want to film another video with this exact same thing I'm wearing before I lose the mojo. So you may be seeing this same outfit maybe sometimes next month, because I'm also going to film a career and productivity video with this same clothes. So just in case you see it again, it's my clothes. I can wear it 1 million times in it. So guys, thank you guys so much for coming to watch this video, and share with your network. Share, guys. Share with all the law undergraduates that you know. See the way I'm just pointing at you people. But share. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch this video. Now let me put back my glasses on and go back to my real self. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.